Lee, it was hard work, but we got there in the end, a winning start to the season.
Yeah, great start. Delight for the lads, delight for the fans. I thought it was a really good atmosphere created, and it was important for us. You know, it was a difficult game, really tough. First half, complete control really, some really slick play, but lacking a little bit of end product in the final third, a little bit of quality. But I think we've got to understand early on, you know, that cohesion of players understanding each other and what they want. But that will build, that will get better. And second half was about character, about grit. The ball was hardly ever in play, particularly when they had a man sent off. They were clever in managing the game, you know, big, strong, physical side. But what was nice was that everybody sort of continued to drive the boys on and to suck that ball in at the end of the net. I'm not sure whether that one goes to Josh Campbell or the fans.
Yeah, you spoke a lot about that cohesion in terms of the fans noticing the style of play and it being a team performance altogether. You could really sense the start of that, couldn't you, today?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think obviously we had the lion's share of the possession, but also we won the ball back pretty quickly. You know, we forced them into errors. We always looked a threat. You know, we had the speed over the top, Ellie and Melkerson that side. Jar 2 or 3 times, you know, and I think that just stretches the game and allows the midfielders to get on the ball. So it wasn't perfect in terms of our slickness and fluidity, but I think everybody saw that we can be a good team in the making. Hopefully it sort of passes on a little bit of belief of how we can move forward.
Obviously the red card was a big talking point in the game and changed the dynamic of it, but the substitutions or the substitutes came on and really affected that and helped us continue on that front foot.
Yeah, they did really well. I thought Christian came on, done well, you know, caused a threat. Obviously Dimmy's done well just to be out on the pitch for sort of last 15-20 minutes, but we went quite bold with it. You know, we went to a 3 at the back, but the first couple of actions we ended up with the overload too deep, so you could probably see me pulling my hair out, and at that point we then started moving forward a little bit more, but it was still difficult because the ball wasn't in play to get any type of flow. So credit, like I say, to the lads. Good to score a set play and commit men forward. You know, I think Josh started on the edge of the box and the staff and everybody were ushering him forward, and he's got his rewards at the far post.
Yeah, great moment for him and for the fans to celebrate at the end, and even the dugout was like a little huddle, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was like a little mosh pit in there, that was true. It was good, it was a nice feeling, you know. That intensity builds, doesn't it, in a game like that, and the frustration builds, so you get a big release, and yeah, it's one of the joys of being involved in football.
Yeah, and you mentioned the atmosphere already, but over 3,000 fans here, really good turnout for the opening game of the season. You sent them all happy going into the big derby next week.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we wanted, you know. That was the goal for the day, to make sure that by hook or by crook we get the win. It's a clean sheet as well, you know. I think a lot of people look at the youth in our side and think, are we going to make mistakes? So we were generally very solid, limited a strong physical side and a very experienced side into very little. So yeah, overall couldn't ask more from the boys, considering we've really had 2 days to sort of blend that team together.
Absolutely, Lee, well done, and thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you, cheers.